No, you don't have to be some kind of thrill seeker to strap on a tank of oxygen on your back and then jump into the Gulf, but you do need to know what you're doing and know your limitations. Age, however, is not one of them. In fact, in today's Over 50 report, we'll meet a scuba diver who's 75 years old.
This is like the one I have.
At first glance, you might think Jerome Millman and his wife are shopping for scuba gear for their kids or even grandkids. But he took the plunge himself about 40 years ago.
I'd been a pilot in the Air Force, and that gives you the perspective of being above everything and seeing things a little differently than you normal people do. So when diving came along and I had the opportunity, that would complete the cycle. Now I'm on the other end of it.
Jerry decided to get back into diving when he saw an ad for classes in the paper. Instructors at Bill Jackson's Shop for Adventure quickly brought him up to date on the latest equipment and philosophy changes.
About 90% of scuba diving is actually common sense and thinking about things before you do them. The other 5% would be the physical skill.
If you are in reasonable health with good cardiac and respiratory fitness, you are probably a good candidate for diving. So how'd Jerry and the other over 50 students fare with their younger classmates?
They didn't give us too much trouble. We stayed right up with them.
Talking to those who spend time underwater, it's no surprise more and more older folks are jumping overboard.
A completely different world. How long would it take to describe a different universe to somebody? The colors and the fish and the animals.
You do have to dive with a partner, but you don't have to go very deep to venture into the world of scuba diving. Now, if you think you've seen just about everything there is to see on dry land and think you're ready to deepen your horizons, you might want to consider scuba school. Depending where you sign up, lessons can run from 3 to 4 weeks. Class time is split behind a desk, and the other time is, of course, in the water. Most of us would probably take to the water if we encountered a swarm of bees, but there's one man out there who prefers to charm them with his musical talents. We'll have his story.